Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And today we're talking about Marvel. Um, just Marvel in general, and maybe we're gonna touch on Falcon Winter Soldier. So, if you haven't seen any of it, just look away now. At least for the first, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, probably 5 minutes. Actually, kind of a big chunk of this, honestly. So just be warned, fair warning. If you haven't seen the Falcon Winter Soldier, we're gonna talk about that. Anyway, I know I've been a while since I did many of these videos, but I'm back, and I know I haven't touched on Falcon Winter Soldier as like I did with WandaVision. I just didn't want to do it this time around. Just week by week like that. I don't know. To me, that's just kind of repetitive. I was like, yeah, there was this and da da da. I was like, I don't like that. So I just want to touch on kind of what happened. Well, kind of what was interesting for the Falcon Winter Soldier, like um. So okay, so the whole. Just want to say, it's a it's a good series. It is because the one that's actually when this is going to be posted, I think the last episode is going to be airing or whatever. So I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna never not even gonna talk about the last episode 6 or whatever. So I'm gonna talk about really episode 4 and like 5, basically episode 5 mainly. But the whole show itself. I do truly like the show. Honestly, I just want to briefly say, like, again, I do. I like Zemo. Zemo was like one of the highlights, honestly, of this show. Falcon was a good one, and honestly, John Walker, the new Captain America, or at least was the new Captain America, at least for a while, was interesting. Those are like the three things. Those are the three characters, or yeah. I really was like, especially Zemo. Zemo, like, I was like, ooh, is he gonna turn on? Like, I was always like, ooh, is he going to turn on Falcon and Bucky? But he technically kind of didn't. Yeah, no, not really. So I was interested about that, and then he's going back to the raft. So I was like, okay. So just help them navigate, and that was really kind of it. So hopefully we'll see him again. But yeah, but with I really want to talk about is John Walker and his character. His character has been so interesting. I think, through the course of it, like he began as just some quirky, like, here I'm replacing Captain America. Here's me. La da da. And, the whole beginning with the was the football game or whatever, the football ceremony thing that he had, and so, to then, I mean, to then murdering somebody. I mean, that was crazy. You know what I mean? So like, you go from that to then extreme to murdering somebody. I mean, even technically, one he murdered was technically a bad guy, but still, it was still how he did. It was just like, whew, too a little extreme and all that. And then he got stripped down to his Captain America ways because the government didn't want that figure on the Captain America or the figure. But the interesting part was Valve or whatever, that lady that came in and talked to Walker. That was probably the most interesting part so far. Like, when I saw all, like, who is this character? Who is this lady? It was very Nick Fury like. she just came out of nowhere, out of the shadows, and just, hello, I know everything. You know what I mean? I know about that he took the serum, that walked the serum, that he was Captain America, that almost like she's involved with something, Hydra maybe, or something like that. Like it really, really, just, she's very mysterious. I don't know what her plans, Hydra, or like maybe she's with like a sword, or I don't think she's with sword. I really don't think she's the sword. I think she's with her own little government angel or government shadow government thing or something like that, like Hydra or Hydra itself. Um, and I think she is uh, planning to just like Nick Fury, establish a team. Establish a team of villains. I think John Walker is kind of the first one that she reached out to, and maybe again, I'm pretty sure if I don't know, but maybe that's what she's gonna reach out, and then maybe and then reach out to maybe Zola and not Zola uh Mr. What's his face? Oh my god, I just talked about him. Uh, Zemo. Yeah, there it is. Zola Zemo. And it's like here I'm building a team, blah blah blah. Again, I think like which could be like I said, a Dark Avengers type thing. That's so cool. That is so cool to me. A Dark Avengers and the actual Avengers have to fight. Oh my god, that is so cool. That'd be so cool, so cool to see. I want to see that. That is really what I really want to see, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. It was like who's going to be on this team, and I want like I want Agatha or Agatha. I want Agatha or Agatha Harkness. Agatha Harkness. It was Agatha all along, right? And that would tie in WandaVision nicely. You have really anybody. You can have Abomination, because I think Abomination is supposed to come back in the MCU again. Maybe Ghost. Maybe there's so many different possibilities and different villains that could be explored again. New ones, even new characters, or new villain characters that we haven't seen yet, and the possibilities endless, and that is so cool. I don't know, but that's what I don't kind of think of what else it's gonna connect to if they're trying to then point this out. Is where are they gonna point these out? Where are they gonna hint? Post credit scenes and have her just walk in just like Nick Fury did, and just I'm building a team, and nudge nudge, break this person out of prison or something. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just the post credit. Like I think that also might tie into maybe the Secret Invasion, and like I don't know, or something like that, or maybe the Avengers, the fifth Avengers movie, could be more of a scaled down, not super scaled down, but like versus Thanos, I guess would be really scaled down, but and they have to maybe in the fifth Avengers movie, which the new Avengers, right? With I don't know Scarlet the Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and who else? Probably Sam and Bucky, and whatever. With the Avengers basically, and now this dark evil Avengers and they have to clash and then fight. I think that could be the next Avengers, and I mean that's what we're trying to get to. Uh, I don't know why. You know what? Also, who could be involved in this is the Mandarin. We've seen there's a new trailer, or well, actually the first trailer, I think. Yeah, for Shang-Chi. So maybe Shang-Chi could be, you know what I mean? So Shang-Chi could have some light in that, and maybe the Mandarin is maybe the head guy or whatever, with also this lady that we, Val or whatever her name is, right? That we've seen in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. And also could be, Hydra, as me. This is like a Hydra program or whatever. It could also be that too. I can see that too. But like, it's interesting. I think how it's all gonna tie in, because I think this little moment that we have in the Falcon and Winter Soldier can't be like this. Oh, it really hints to that. Like it really hints to like, hey, I'm creating a team. I like what you did. I like how you fight and stuff. Want to team up or whatever. So that's kind of what I got out of that. So that's why I'm just so hot. Like, oh man, like that was really good. Um, that's kind of what I got out of. I don't know. I mean, the whole flag smasher thing is also interesting. Of where they go after this, are they in prison? Again, I don't know. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? Especially the flag smashers. Like Carly or whatever, the leader, like, is she gonna just stop and say, like, just like, oh yeah, Falcon just says, to her, oh, get a little talk like they did in, was it the 4th episode? And maybe somehow everything just goes the way it goes, the right way. I don't mean that's a possibility, but I don't know. I don't know. I would say they were just going. There could be even mutants, which I guess that's not technically a mutant, but they could be an X-Men, or maybe they could be stars of the X-Men or something, or almost turn good. You know what I mean? A different cause, and then use their powers again. Their super soldier serum. Sorry, for good. For good, or not, and maybe they could be this new group that really excelates, and maybe it could be a big threat for later. Who knows? So, I haven't seen the finale, the episode 6. So maybe all this is just debunked, and we see in episode 6 and what happens to them. Maybe they all get, captured and all that and thrown in jail. Who knows? There's a possibility too, but then that's the thing. If they get in jail, that means there always could be in that group the Flag Smashers, or at least Carly and, well, at least her being this Dark Avenger team. That's not a possibility. It is. It is. But I like it. This one thing kind of reminds me as the Lego Marvel superheroes kind of plot in a way. Which is this the one that I have out? I don't know if it's out or not, but like where they break out some of the villains, the big villains out of the raft, I think it's actually from the Raft prison, and then they kind of team up the villains to try to take down the heroes. But then ultimately, they actually all have to come together to then stop the Breaker Force. Not Breaker Force, it's actually Galactus. So that's actually cool. I actually really want that story to kind of develop. That could actually develop. There's a possibility of that happening. So that also could be really cool. Another cool, really big event. I like that Galactus, the big giant purple guy, is, you know, eating Earth, and then everyone has to come together, even the villains, again, because they don't want Earth to be eaten by this big purple dude. And come together to just stop him, which that's cool. I like that to be that, level up of, that's even crazier, I think, than Thanos, right? Well, the other one is Kang the Conqueror, and he splits reality, splits different multiverse, which kind of gets into was, in WandaVision, and then maybe in Doctor Strange, right? Maybe he breaks the multiverse, or maybe Wanda does, and then he can then do his craziness and try to make his, like, Chronopolis. Like, I think he tried, like, that's kind of his thing. Again, that's in the Lego game. That's in the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 element. So if you ever played that, that's kind of what I'm trying to think of, kind of that plot. But in MCU, that'd be kind of cool too. Anyway, hopefully like this video. I think I'm gonna stop here. So if you did like this video, just like this video, leave a like. Subscribe, that would be great too. And yeah, hopefully, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Good.